Everywhere we look, plastics surround us. For decades, we've relied on them for convenience. Bottled water, food packaging, even the clothes we wear. But in recent years, an unsettling truth has come to light. Our environment is saturated not just with visible plastics, but with tiny fragments called microplastics, so small they slip through water filters and float unseen in the very air we breathe. What's even more alarming is that these particles are not content to remain outside our bodies. They're showing up inside us in places scientists once thought were protected from outside contamination. Recent studies have shattered any lingering complacency. In 2025, groundbreaking research published in Nature Medicine confirmed the presence of microplastics in vital human organs, including the liver, kidneys, and even the brain. This isn't just a theoretical risk. It's a biological reality. Microplastics have been found to cross the blood-brain barrier, a defensive wall that normally shields our most sensitive tissues from harm. Their presence in arterial plaque has also been linked to higher rates of cardiovascular issues, heart disease, stroke, and even premature death. These aren't abstract risks, they're very real threats to our well-being. Yet, amidst these troubling discoveries, hope emerges from an unexpected place. The produce aisle of your local grocery store. Right there, among the leafy greens and vibrant vegetables, sits a powerful ally: broccoli. More specifically, a remarkable compound within broccoli known as sulforaphane. But before diving into how this humble vegetable might help us fight back, let's take a closer look at the problem we're up against. Microplastics are everywhere. Every time we open a plastic bottle, wear synthetic fabrics, or heat leftovers in a plastic container, we create more of these microscopic fragments. They slip into our drinking water, accumulate in the seafood we eat, and can even be detected in table salt and fresh produce. Avoiding them entirely is nearly impossible. In fact, estimates suggest the average person may ingest and inhale tens of thousands of microplastic particles every year. The idea that we're consuming the equivalent of a credit card's worth of plastic each week, while debated, captures just how pervasive this issue has become. For a long time, it was assumed these particles would simply pass through us, doing no harm. But recent scientific advances have upended that assumption. Microplastics have now been identified in human blood samples, confirming they can travel throughout the circulatory system. Even more worryingly, their detection in the brain and other organs points to their ability to breach biological barriers once thought impenetrable. So, what harm can they do? The answer is multifaceted. On the one hand, the physical presence of these foreign particles can stimulate chronic, low-grade inflammation, a process linked to a host of chronic diseases, from diabetes to neurodegenerative disorders. Microplastics also generate oxidative stress, a condition where unstable molecules called free radicals damage the delicate structures inside our cells, including DNA and cell membranes. Over time, this can accelerate aging and increase vulnerability to disease. But the threat doesn't stop there. Microplastics act as sponges, soaking up a cocktail of environmental toxins wherever they go. Chemicals like BPA and phthalates, known endocrine disruptors, adhere to the surface of these particles. When we ingest microplastics, we're not just dealing with inert plastic. We're also delivering these toxic hitchhikers deep into our bodies, where they can be released and do further damage. Faced with this invisible invasion, the obvious question is, what can we do to protect ourselves? While avoiding all microplastics is unrealistic, we can take steps to minimize exposure. Choosing glass or stainless steel over plastic whenever possible, avoiding plastic packaged foods, and never microwaving food in plastic containers are practical first steps. But avoidance alone isn't enough. We also need to support our body's ability to deal with the microplastics and toxins that inevitably slip through. This is where broccoli, and specifically sulforaphane, enters the picture. Sulforaphane is a naturally occurring compound found in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and kale. What sets sulforaphane apart is its extraordinary ability to activate the body's internal detoxification systems. At the heart of this defense is the NRF2 pathway, often described as the body's master switch for detoxification and antioxidant protection. When activated, NRF2 enters the cell nucleus and turns on genes responsible for producing powerful antioxidants such as glutathione and enzymes that neutralize and eliminate toxins. By flipping this switch, sulforaphane helps the body ramp up its natural defenses against environmental pollutants, including those carried by microplastics. How effective is sulforaphane? While research into its specific effects on microplastic detoxification is ongoing, the evidence so far is compelling. Studies have shown that sulforaphane can increase the excretion of airborne pollutants and carcinogens by significant amounts. For example, in human trials, individuals consuming sulforaphane-rich broccoli sprouts were able to more effectively eliminate benzene, a harmful air pollutant, from their bodies. Preliminary research suggests similar potential for increasing the elimination of plastic-associated chemicals like BPA. But sulforaphane doesn't just help flush out toxins, it also counters the inflammation and oxidative stress set off by microplastics. By boosting glutathione levels and other antioxidant systems, it helps neutralize free radicals and soothe inflammation at the cellular level. This two-pronged defense, eliminating toxins and reducing their damaging effects, makes sulforaphane a powerful tool in building resilience against our plastic-laden world. To maximize sulforaphane's benefits, consider adding more cruciferous vegetables to your diet. While mature broccoli is a good source, broccoli sprouts are especially potent, containing up to 100 times more sulforaphane precursors than their full-grown counterparts. Lightly steaming or eating them raw ensures you get the most benefit. Supporting your body's defenses doesn't stop with broccoli. Emerging science points to other allies as well. Certain probiotic strains, such as Lactobacillus paracasei and Lactoplantibacillus plantarum, may bind to microplastics in the gut, helping the body excrete them before they're absorbed. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir can introduce these beneficial bacteria into your system. Additionally, dietary fiber from whole foods, oats, beans, apples, chia seeds, acts as a physical shield in the gut, trapping microplastics and speeding their removal. In the face of mounting evidence about the dangers of microplastics, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But knowledge is power. By making conscious choices, reducing plastic use, supporting your microbiome, and harnessing the detoxifying potential of broccoli and sulforaphane, you can build a more resilient, healthier body. The plastic problem is daunting, but with every bite of broccoli, every serving of fermented food, and every choice to cut back on disposable plastics, you're taking a step toward reclaiming your health. Remember, the science is still evolving, and no single food or supplement is a cure-all. But the evidence is clear. The choices you make at the dinner table can have a profound impact on your body's ability to withstand the challenges of our modern environment. So next time you reach for those broccoli sprouts, know that you're not just making a healthy choice. You're enlisting a powerful ally in the fight against the plastic inside you.